What's up, everyone? Thank you so much for watching our coverage of the 2020 Disc Golf Pro Tour Championship presented by Grip 6. We could not have asked for a better way to wrap up this incredible season. There's so many great moments in that tournament. Huge thank you to the Disc Golf Pro Tour and Jeff Spring, the tour director, and his entire crew for making this season possible. Without the efforts of the Disc Golf Pro Tour, this season would have ended way back in February or March when we got sent home. Another huge shout out to the rest of our sponsors, Disc Golf Pins, Grip 6. Speaking of Grip 6 belts, we have to announce our last two winners of the season. That is Ryan Baxter and Phillip Smith. Congratulations to those winners of the Grip 6 prize pack. Also, huge thanks to our family over at patreon.com/JomezPro. Without you guys and gals, we could not have done what we did this season. And speaking of Patreon, we have something very special coming for you all tomorrow, Friday, October 23rd, and that is the Why Are Trees limited edition collector box. There are only 300 of these boxes available. We're very excited to be offering these exclusively to our Patreon members. We put many months of work into these to make them very special, one-of-a-kind type collector edition items. So be sure to get over to patreon.com/JomezPro and get signed up so that you can have access to those boxes. Now for some upcoming news. We are now home as the tour season has officially wrapped up, but as many of you know, we are also working on a very special broadcast of the Disc Golf Pro Tour Championship for ESPN2. And I want you to mark your calendars, tell all your friends so that we can all tune in together. That broadcast is going to be on Tuesday, November 24th at 8 p.m. Eastern. Be sure to set your DVRs, whatever you gotta do so we can get as many eyeballs on this as possible. Also, we get tons of messages and lots of people coming up to us in person this year asking, is Jomez going to come back? We have been thrilled and overwhelmed with the support from Jomez that got us through the shutdown, and I'm happy to announce that Jomez will be returning this fall. Be sure to stay tuned to all of our social media outlets so you'll know when that is going to be returning. Now, lastly, I know this has been a little long-winded, but thank you for sticking with me on this one. We are so very thankful to announce that we have now hit 250,000 subscribers. I cannot believe that we've even gotten close to that. We are officially at 250,000 subscribers. Guys, you are all so very supportive. We are very thankful for the support that's gotten us to this point. We cannot wait to keep pushing for you guys to bring you more content. Looking forward to seasons here in the future, and thank you so much for that support. If you want to continue supporting us, you can always go to our shop at JomezPro.com/shop. We've got some new hoodies, some new hats, all kinds of new things coming up. Now please enjoy these highlights from the 2020 Disc Golf Pro Tour Championship presented by Grip 6.
Colten going with his hard tactic.
So good.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want to see right there. And we're going to zip that back real quick and get a little follow flight for this beautiful shot. I couldn't tell if it was going to clear the wall, but he just threw such a line drive shot. So Thomas from 50 feet.
Wow, dude.
Yes. Fearless.
That was really good. I mean, that never came off the stripe right there.
Yeah. And he said, I was just thinking, man, if I make this, I'm going to get the first slow-mos of the card.
He should think that every hole.
I know. I mean, if that works for him, I mean, he wasn't wrong. Well, first birdie to get. I don't even count hole one as a birdie hole. It really just doesn't seem like it is. Ezra with a good stroke there. That's a nice birdie.
It's the second slow-mos of the round.
Ezra has such an aggressive putting style.
Well, about 3 feet higher than yours was in, so I'm guessing it was something similar to that.
Probably was. A good save from Ezra. Get a good illustration once again of that hyzer spin putt.
He jams putts.
He really does. His second opportunity for a slow-mez. You know it.
Didn't go up and down, just straight in.
When slow-mez is on the line, Thomas really brings his best. It really is like, he's another guy that putts a lot like Ezra in that he just kind of puts a little bit of hyzer on it and really pushes through. It was a mushy place to practice, that's for sure. And these tee pads were just caked in dirt, and they came in here and just put in, I can't even imagine how much mulch and rock. Ezra Aderhold with a FD3. And he just If he didn't hit a tree, he's going 50 long.
What?
No guarantee. Look at that, man. Another slow mez. Maybe. Yep, here it comes. That was beautiful. Not a lone howl. I was thinking there's no way that lone howl is just going to flex back like that, like a PD would. I mean, dude is just like
Putting
gobbling up some slow mezzes right now. 3 of them. And you need all of them, man. Rowing T-shirts out at a professional basketball game. But they would have to get waivers signed from the audience so that they didn't hurt people.
Oh, my gosh.
It could have been worse. You're right. Now, Ezra for the big 2. Dude, again, I mean, he's just zipping those putts in there.
Yeah, between Thomas and Ezra, they are lighting the basket up.
I think between the 2 of them, they have at least 6 slow mezzes by now. He has not made that initial gap. He's got to lean out as far as he can to the right. And just A-plus effort. That is a fantastic shot from really blind. I want to play this safe. I want to play it for just a par. I mean, but there's no way to do that. The only way to play the hole safe is to go for it, essentially. That's beautiful.
Oh, this is going to be great.
What did they do with the fall of light here? I want to see this action. And it's a fan. Nope.
Work for it. Do it, please. Keep doing it.
Let's go, baby!
That's to the corner. That's to the corner.
Just go as hard as you can. Unbelievable. It's so crazy.
That is the longest drive you'll ever see.
Not for something a little different.
The gap doesn't exist that you threw. But the gap definitely exists from down here.
Come on.
I mean, Ezra in the circle
Let's
for
go, Ezra. Let's go.
a shot for a legitimate 3 in this hole. He's got to make the putt. And he makes the putt. He makes the putt.
And this puts him into the mix.
Yeah. I mean, at this point,
Yeah.
once he released that disc.
And still, he didn't even know.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure that was a rock from Philo.
That's as good as you can really do.
That's beautiful. Oh, look at that one sticking. Coming in Anheuser left side, but just enough angle to drop in for the nice birdie. And a little slow mez replay of that follow through, holding on to it that time. A horrible putt. Yeah, well, it's in the basket.
One of those airball makes, I call them.
Full of one-liners, Paul, and I like that about you. James with like an abbreviated jump putt. Don't see that from him too often.
Yeah, there's no pictures on the scorecard, but there's now video.
Yeah. Oh, that hung on the back end so well. Good putt for James. He did.
Now, this is the unicorn sidearm from.
Yeah. Why is it so unicorn? That was butter. That was beautiful. Parked. Let's see what James goes with here. That's the pretty traditional play there. Slight flex, good height. That is so
Really good.
So good. Look at that. Just total 100% commitment and effort into that shot. Never in any danger whatsoever of going anywhere but perfect. Playing off that road's not a bad idea, though. If you go back to the 2012 World's Final 9, Will Schustrick hit the road with a lot of Anheuser, and the way that the disc reacts when it hits, oh, wow, that was fantastic. The way the disc reacts when it hits pavement or concrete or whatever, normally is it picks up and goes high.
I got the ball plate.
Okay. All right. Sorry. That was sweet, man. Oh my goodness. That was amazing.
Look at this shot.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
what a
lovely.
great.
How you doing?
And you're having to go with your Nuka West going super flex mode. And look at this shot. Paul, that was nice.
Yeah.
That was saucy. Or getting a par on one is misses. That's the first time that he did
Agreed.
not achieve the score that he was going for. Emerson with a couple of birdies now here. Moving his way to under par now on the front nine.
Yeah, he heard you.
That's a good putt. That's a putt who's not from a person who does not appear to be mentally defeated. So Philo, after a nice drive, is going to drop a stroke once again. Only one par in the last 9 holes for Philo as Emerson is turning on the heaters. A great putt from 50 feet on the elevated basket.
And that gives him a chance, you know, that
Yeah, absolutely.
momentum in his direction.
Well, he 5 down in the last 7 holes after starting off 1 over through the first 6. And James just outside the circle, the perfect place for him. As you know, he likes to lunge into those putts, and that was high and true and center, and a great par save. Philo very smooth, one step. That needs to be the corner. I haven't seen a better backhand than that. Could have done so many other things and been in just a truly awful spot. What is that? No way. Are you kidding me? Unreal. Is that your mantis?
Yeah.
So this is the... Okay, be quiet.
Dink.
And the scores are now officially in. As this long putt for par is in. And that somewhat keeps you still in it because there are 2 6-unders. Actually, I believe Emerson was running it. Well, I suppose there could be an ace on 18, and James could somehow bogey it.
I was thinking, like, James is aggressive. He's going to putt this.
Yeah.
And if he putts it,
Yeah. Okay.
and he's probably thinking the same thing.
I mean, again, this is not a man who's conceded anything yet. That's not a putt that you make unless you really buckle down and focus on it. That's an incredible putt.
Patting those 5 strokes.
Yeah.
And protecting them
Emerson's
like a national treasure.
Emerson's ace run. Oh, no. No way.
Ever. Amazing. Puts her in the basket, come right out.
Well, this is the first time we've seen a follow flight for a disc that ended up 50 feet from the pin. But I've never seen one hit the base before. Oh, it's a Jomez. Okay, that's fair. Well done, Jomez. If it just rolled another 3 feet back, that would have gone in. Bad joke?
No, I agree.
Emerson
got unlucky with the roll
Yeah.
to that distance.
Emerson making the putt, getting to 4 under. Tampa, Florida, just... And you're going to see a lot of this action if Calvin Heinberg's playing well. That is a champion eagle thrown right down the middle, and
That's as good as we've ever seen.
very scary shot. 200 feet to clear the wall, 245 to the pin, and he parks it. That's going to be a par save for Ricky. Hole 6, par 3, 453 feet. Low ceiling, OB in the road on the right side all the way down. Calvin going with that Thunderbird, and you just know when somebody's feeling it because they do things like that.
Yeah.
This dude is just sizzling.
Well, this is an aggressive play. This is going to have to
Look at
Get
this.
some.
Look at this
That is
Star
so
Destroyer.
far. That is so far.
Absolutely smoked. One of the longest drives you're going to see on this hole with a forehand, of course. Past the big pine tree in the middle of the fairway. That disastrous 8. McBeth needs this one. 38 feet. And he connects, and that's a confidence booster.
Big time. Kind of a must make in this situation. I mean, to get back to even with 1 hole to go on the front 9, it gives him a shot to go beast mode on the back.
And Calvin has definitely built himself a little bit of insurance and buffer with those 6 early birdies.
You're going to see a lot of hyzer with this.
Well, guess what? Calvin threw an eagle, so what do you think Paul threw?
Undertaker.
And that's about as good as you can do it. Made that look so easy.
Yeah,
Like-
nice little hyzer flip. So in control, smooth run up, almost like he's thrown in slow motion.
And that's going to be to get to 1 under after those 2 early bogeys, I should say.
A little slip here.
Slippy Wysocki with the destroyer needs to slow down.
What?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
He has a great drive.
The things that he's doing wrong during
Right.
the round.
Sure.
You know, maybe throwing more sidearms. Great putt from Ricky. Maybe throwing more sidearms or backhands. Whatever's working.
So Ricky, what an outstanding birdie that was. That now gets him to 2 under par, and he's going with a star wraith.
That came out with the juice.
Yeah, and if it misses that, and it does, and look at that angle, that's just ripping past those stakes in the ground.
What?
Ricky has just put a move. 590 foot. Raptors are hungry.
Yeah. Oh, man.
McBeth,
So are beasts.
huge putt. And that actually is going to bring McBeth into position into the top 4 now at 3 under par. 4 birdies in the last 5 holes. That was a huge. We're going to put 49 feet up on the board and count it.
Oh, wow. God, it was like it just kind of floated and then just...
Like an alien spacecraft. Just floated in there ever so smoothly,
Do we have to make a
ready to destroy the
putt?
planet.
Yeah, do we have to make a putt to save us from eagle?
Beth. Now Ricky from the edge of the circle. And that's another good putt. And now that brings him to a tie with Paul. But obviously, as we've said before, the ties go to Disc Golf Pro Tour points, and McBeth won the Pro Tour in points this season. McBeth with the Undertaker.
Air bounce Undertaker, flat to hyzer flip, jumps to, oh my goodness.
That's McBeth things. To 28 feet. You don't. Kevin Jones going M2. And you can't really thought much more Nestle than that.
Wow, that's some great touch heading into the green. Didn't even flirt with the trees, really.
Yeah. To throw mid-range, you really have to. I mean, Kevin Jones has so much power, but the touch to be able to just slow it down, to get it over that wall comfortably. There's no danger of going out of bounds. There's not that much space in that 30. This is Austin's ESP Buzz, and that's also just right up nestled next to it.
Yeah, you can't even tell the difference except for the left and the right side there.
Yeah, we got one east and one west, and then we've got 2 in the far east. I never try to cut that corner. No time to invent shots right now. You need to play down the fairway, and Chris Dickerson here going with a D3 redirection and parks the shot. 3 players so far from that exact same lie about. Chris having to play from the short tee box, and
This
look
is
at this.
Aggressive. It needs to sit, though. What?
That's just an amazing shot. I mean, and look at this play here from Austin. He's going to go with his ESP Force slick roller. I've been playing this course for 14 years. I've never even thought about doing this.
What?
He's rolled to the hill. In all of my years, I have never seen a backhand drive cannot skip that far. Calvin, from about 55 feet. Wow. Just when you think maybe Calvin's out of it, he's not going to go away quietly. I'll tell you that right now.
He's got no give up in those veins, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. And I'll go grab that now.
So good.
Yeah.
But these guys are on another level. When I'm playing this course, I think initial gap and then good things will happen after that. These guys are racing for the circle.
Look at this.
Oh,
Just a forehand with his force just 60 feet long on a 430-foot hole.
And no jump required. Really?
I shall receive birdie.
Look at this.
Bok, bok. Chickens go bok, bok. I'm sorry, I'm done.
Oh my gosh.
This most understable D6. And this is maybe one of the shots of the tournament that we've seen so far.
What? That's circle. That's
Bogey position to now inside circle 2 to try to keep that birdie streak alive.
that's a bit quicker.
Oh boy.
That's the landing zone.
That's better than Ricky's roller yesterday, which was the best shot we'd ever seen on the hole. Now he has an opportunity for the birdie, and he was way right.
And this is so short that he can just flip a little sidearm. Yeah, flip a little sidearm up. Go in. Oh my. Did that hit the bucket?
Austin going with his buzz. And so
Oh my God, Austin.
That's so
Dirty
good.
dog, bro.
just parks it. Kevin Jones, D2.
Cake. Oh, go in.
Speechless. 55 feet. I mean, just knew it.
Wow, that was one of the prettiest putts I've ever seen.
Jammed. Look at him right there. He's picking up his mini. He knows exactly where that thing's going.
Oh, how pretty is that? Great putt from Calvin.
And still, you really couldn't ever ask for a better kick. I'm going to steal this disc from Austin Hannum and just hide it.
He listened to us. Oh, wow.
And changing disc from the day before where he missed this gap,
Oh, wow.
making the adjustment. And anything you can do, I can do better.
Oh, man. Those are the two best drives we've seen on the hole.
We've got double drama going on both ends of the battle right now. Calvin Heinberg, this is the prettiest this shot has ever been thrown. I mean, you can't throw it better. You just can't throw it better. If that hit something in his backswing, or if it's just the nerves that he's never ever competed with before, I don't know what happened there.
What a beautiful finish for Calvin, though, with a nice little putt.
Calvin gets to finish the season the way he deserves to finish it, with a birdie, with a Jomez, the great putt. He is your champion.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, there's the champagne.
I love it. Oh, I'm going to be so cold. I'm going to be so cold. Okay.